Welcome to Monday. So to say it's been a long weekend would be a massive understatement. But I will get into that a little bit later when I have more time, because right now we got to get that thing loaded and go start getting some second crop corn sprayed while we have a chance. Always got to take advantage of those opportunities. That's why it is 6:15 and we're already at work for the day. Yes. One thing I've noticed about this sprayer, the air ride on it compared to the other one tends to fight itself, it seems like, and exaggerate things. Don't get me wrong, it's rough out here, but it's not on the ocean whitecaps rough. Anyways, spraying some corn. Hopefully you guys can see that through the sun glare, because looking away from the sun you really can't see that well. Either way, got about 95 acres between 3/4 circles to get done, and then go start working on a chopper. There we have it. 95 acres sprayed. It's 8:01, so that barely took us an hour. Not bad for 3 different fields. We'll go rinse the system out, rinse the boom out, head to the chopper. Lots to do. Alright, let's play a little catch up over the last couple days. So I'm pretty sure I had the camera with me on Friday. So I start off the morning spraying some corn. Now, I don't know what organic farmers put in a sprayer, but good God, it plugs up that sprayer. I am still fighting with whatever the previous owner of the sprayer was running through it. It is plugging nozzles and driving me nuts. And I've rinsed that system so many times, but I'm still just getting, it's got to be a fertilizer. It's just these tiny little flakes of crap. And it's driving me crazy. So I'm fighting with that. Then I was taking the drill to town to go get the new drill. Got a call from the dealer about 5 o'clock. Said, hey, this tractor won't work on this drill. What the hell are you talking about? That's our planting tractor. That's our new drill. The drawbar isn't heavy enough. You gotta upgrade the drawbar and upgrade the supports and this and that. Great. When can you have one here? All the system's already down for the weekend. We'll look at it on Monday. Awesome. We'd also ordered, I was hinting in videos a week ago about merger, talking about it. We ordered a new merger from Oxbow. It was in Wisconsin. It's been over 2 weeks now since we ordered it. It's not the merger I'm following to the field right now. They told us it would be here by last Wednesday. It got here yesterday afternoon. And it doesn't even have all the parts to run. So we took a tractor in. My camera, hang on. So we took a tractor in. They're getting it hooked up. One of the guys took off because apparently the parts for it got sent to Four Rivers main location up in Greeley rather than the correct dealership. So they've got a guy driving the 4 hours up there to get it and then going to drive back. So hopefully by tomorrow the new merger's going. Our brand new VT, it's already down and out. It's got the adjustable angles on the disc and the adjustable pressure on the rolling basket. There's discs pointing in every which way direction now, and the baskets aren't even touching the ground. We haven't even told John Deere about that. We're still just trying to get the drill and merger going. So because the drill is down, and we need feed in the ground and growing already. I mean, we're the 14th of June. Feed should be out of the ground, but we haven't planted an acre of it yet. And this water is going to run out, and we're going to have to survive. And you want that feed to have a good base to get it going. And we've got good moisture in the ground. So we went and got our tractor and the old drill. And Hector started planting yesterday. And if you've watched the video on that drill, you know it's a 2-box drill that folds out. Well, them pivot points where everything moves, one of the pins on that broke about 30 acres into his first pivot. So that drill is crippled in the field. So now we unhooked our big tractor that has the big drawbar, took it to town so they can get the new drill on it so we can get it up and running today. And then we'll figure out how to drag the old one back to them. Our merger that we're running, that Coon, because we made a trade for one, we didn't do a whole lot of repairs to this one before the season. It's falling apart. And then to top it all off, chopper number 2 is down. Chopper number 1 is limping by with duct tape, band-aids, and rubber bands, and baling twine. I'm having error codes like crazy, sensor issues. It's one of those things that we're able to get it by doing some adjustments manually, and then just hope it makes it through the day. Then we can do it again the next day. For chopper number 2, I don't know what the problem is with that. It's not wanting to cut. It's like losing power. We don't know what the problem is on that one. But other than that, everything's going great. Oh wait, no, I forgot. The heat turned on. Now all of our wheat went from way too green to way too dry in about a 3-day period. Like we all knew it would. But it doesn't help when you're way behind because you actually got rain. You're happy as hell you got rain. But good God, did it set us back. So we are scrambling to try and get done. We've talked to 2 or 3 other crews to see if they were available to come over and knock out a couple hundred acres. The guy who was chopping for us at Grenada left there to go down by the border of Oklahoma and chop. So now the guys at Grenada are calling us, wondering what the plan is. And on top of that, we started really swathing hay yesterday. We've only got 1 more field of wheat, and then the rest of our spring crop is a ways off. So we told Maddie, you get that swather going, run it all day, and we'll just bale whatever we can each night and catch up. But other than that, everything's going great. I think. Right. Sitting there waiting on trucks. I just got off the phone with Big Chief. So, for that tractor to work on the drill, or planter tractor, or tillage tractor is gonna work, we need a category 4 drawbar in the bracing for underneath the tractor on back order. So who knows when that's gonna get here, but whatever. We almost got this field wrapped up, just the inside. 3 towers here to go yet, so 5 trucks or so. Just got a fun Big Chief. They are out testing out the new drill. Said it's looking good because this thing's huge. It's 45 foot, so it's 15 foot bigger than the old one. I want to go see it. And then the other problem I'm having, it's like 100 degrees out or right at it, and these machines don't like that much heat. They can't, because of the emissions, these engines seem to have so much heat coming off of them, and they can't shed it quick enough. But if you open everything up, then you allow crop to get in there, and that's what causes a lot of fires when choppers burn down. It's either a bearing gets hot and starts crop on fire, or crop gets on the engine. So there's not a whole lot that can be done. I have a long break between some trucks, and I've been getting out and opening up the sides and just kind of letting the breeze go through there, making sure the radiator screen is clean, stuff like that, but there's not a whole lot I can do. So I'm going to sit here and drink my tea. Mark another field off the list. Here's, I don't know how well you can see the screen. Here's been my fun-filled day. Def code, def code, def code, def code, def code, def code, ECU, Harvest Lab. Oh, it has been a frustratingly loud day with that monitor. Let's see if I can get that. Bingo! Half time I stick it up there and then it falls off. So yeah, now I got like a 5-mile move to the next field. Let's see if we can knock that out. It's 20 till 5. Probably just wind up calling it a day when we get that one done. We'll see. I don't know, it's hot out. That's why I'm sorry, that's why I have all them def codes. The heat. They make us put def on these engines, but no one has figured out the fact that def doesn't respond well with high temperatures. So it's screwing with whatever sensor is in the emissions, it's screwing with the pumps. Oh, the tank temperature's high, the depth temperature's high, everything is grouchy. Except me. I'm actually in a pretty decent mood. Other than starting to get really worried because we still have a lot of wheat to go yet before we even start all the spring stuff. The spring stuff isn't getting dry yet. We're okay there. But the wheat is starting to get dry. We got a long ways to go. Fingers crossed, huh? Chopper number 2 is going. If I didn't give that update yet, chopper number 2 finally back up and running. I wound up just sharpening the knives like crazy, getting every little ding out of them to get them perfectly smooth across, so that way they could turn the cutter bar, or the shear bar, one of the codes on that sits there that the knife cuts off of. They turned it 180 degrees to get a new smooth edge. Got everything reset real nice, and it seems to be working. First time we've ever had that be a problem. Normally, you know, some dings here and dents there, and everything still flows fine. So that was just kind of a weird one. Either way, on to the next one. Just wrapped up that 30-acre patch. It wasn't great. It was green though, so at least the trucks weighed a lot. But one round of trucks and we got that one knocked out. Nice corn I sprayed this morning. But seeing how it's 6:15, we just went ahead and called it a day. So I'm gonna get a jump start on this. Try and get as much service work done tonight as I can. Maybe get a little early start tomorrow, and hopefully finish the pit we're on, because these 20-mile hauls suck. But then again, with as hot as it is, I'm having trouble with the DEF and the engine, so having to wait on trucks is a good thing. I don't know. It's frustrating, but there's not a good solution. Hey guys! We're not done yet! I think I talked to you last at about 6:30, 6:45. Got the chopper blown off. A few things to do in the morning, ready to go. Well, now it's 5 till 10. Time to go bale some hay. So one thing that I don't like about this camera is how dark it makes everything. I mean, I've got rows lit up kind of all around me. But it also makes it in the dark to where you really can't get perspective. That's a big windrow. Now it's fading out. But this field is producing phenomenally. And that's the one thing about our first cutting. It tends to be massive because it's so late. A lot of people, first cutting is not very high on the nutritional value. So a lot of guys will cut first cutting fairly early to get that second cutting coming. Because around here, second and third are your money makers. Fourth is kind of like shooting craps. Am I going to get a fourth? Am I not? I know some guys around here get a fifth because they're on that dairy's 28-day swap it no matter what schedule. We don't buy into that. But anyways, so this field, Bart got it started and then called me asking if I would come take over for him. I don't know, I figure that's probably... Sorry guys, hit the wrong button. I figure that's probably too bright and you can't see anything. 73 bales already. This sprinkler is 4 towers and it's barely over a half circle. So to say this thing is yielding awesome is an understatement. I wish we could have some more like this, like all of it like this. Well, let me get turned around. I should probably go back and start picking up all the rows I'm skipping. I'm used to baling with 2 balers. Just get every other row and go. Hopefully the new merger is up and going on the Massey tomorrow, so that we can get the red tractor that's been on the merger, the twin 245. Hopefully we can get it hooked up to a baler, because it's looking like Hector and I are going to have a lot to do here in just a couple of days, because the last 2 days Maddie's done nothing but swath windrows. So we got some catch up to play. We got some long nights coming. I thought the last 2 weeks kind of sucked. It's fixing to kick up a whole nother notch, sleep-wise. But it's awesome to be making a crop, because when you're making a crop, hopefully that means you're making money. And the way hay is priced right now, it's starting off the year right. Alright, got those 40 acres done. There was 103 bales, so 2.5 per acre. That is outstanding yield. Now got a little 15, 20 acre patch of spring trit that never got irrigated and it just burned up. I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out real quick while I'm here. Mainly so no one else has to worry about coming up here tomorrow to do it. They can just get the tractor, move it to the next hayfield for where we'll probably bale tomorrow night, because yeah, we got 15 acres that'll be ready to rake tomorrow morning and bale tomorrow night. But I'm gonna knock this out. It is 10:57. It's almost 11 o'clock. It's one of those deals. Because I'm out here, I feel wide awake, but I can feel my eyes burning. So I know as soon as I shut it down, I'm gonna crash hard. And if you hear the beeping, it's because it's a little bit wet. Moisture's anywhere from 19 to 32. There's just a little bit of kochia in there. Humidity's coming up, but no more bales this is gonna make. I'm really not that concerned about it. Just get it done, get it over with, and move on. Well, 103 bales of alfalfa, 11 bales of triticale. Not a bad little evening. It's 11:30. It's time to go home, go to bed. That 6 o'clock alarm is coming up quick. Hopefully with some surprises tomorrow. I'm gonna keep you guys around in the morning. Well, I'm gonna end this one here. You need to go to bed too. And then we'll talk again in the morning.